So this is an article I just wrote because been having the conversation with a lot of my patients this week as to why the different sensations from acupuncture point to acupuncture point. So I wrote this article, sent it out. You may not be on my email list, and you may just enjoy hearing me read it to you rather than read it yourself. So here I am. I called it the two reasons, according to the ancients, as to why some of your acupuncture points have more sensation than others. Uh, every acupuncture experience is unique, even within the same person, from day to day or week to week. Just like results that come from a meditation practice, in one sitting there can be drastic healing of pain, emotion, energy, etc., or it may be subtle. The work's being done, but uh, on the foundation and roots, yet the stem and flowers may or may not be ready to bloom. Specifically regarding the experience of you laying on the table and how you feel during the acupuncture process, we have two major explanations for why some points are felt and others not. There are an infinite number of acupuncture points and infinite patterns of circulation within your body. A primary concern of Chinese medicine is improving the circulation of your life force, qi, and blood and fluids. By improving this circulation, your body can better heal itself. If one point is particularly painful or sensational in some way, there's a specific purpose. Possible and very common sensations are feelings of pressure, pinching, hot or cold, a radiating sensation to an organ or up and down your arm or leg, muscle twitching, and many other sensations. All of these are strongest responses, and they're very good signs that the body will respond with healing itself. The first reason acupuncture points can be particularly sensational or painful at times is due to what we call in Chinese medicine excess or shi. This is when there's something of excess in your system. For example, emotion, thought, physical injury, stress, dryness, phlegm, even cold or heat, like inflammation, can build up in one of your meridian circulation. That excess buildup creates a blockage of your circulation of qi and blood. These blockages are always occurring every day on either subtle levels or major levels. Preventative medicine is when we fix these blockages when they're still more subtle and non-problematic. This is easier and quicker. When symptoms are strong, blockages are obviously bigger and more long standing. This takes more time to work out for the practitioner. And it's also, and this is why it's better to work on yourself when problems are still in the early beginnings. So, the first reason for acupuncture being more sensational or painful is that we're removing that blockage, which is in direct analogy of removing a dam from a river's circulation. It's good for the health of the river to have an open flow, but the moment of removing the dam, the acupuncture point being needled, the backup pressure that the dam was creating, holding all that water back, that backup pressure needs to adjust and even out. So this is the cause of the sensation. The second cause of the acupuncture points being sensational is due to a situation of the opposite side. We had excess, so now we have deficiency. So this situation is due to deficiency or shu in Chinese medicine. It's essentially a vulnerability. Our body is full of certain resources. We're a container of energy, blood, fluids, fire, water, essence. We have varying amounts of all of these. Some people can be deficient in energy, others can be deficient in blood. Hence, another reason we needle an acupuncture meridian is to bring more energy and blood to that meridian that's deficient. That meridian lacks the given substance. Because of its lack of fullness, it's energetically weak and so less tolerant of any change of stimulus. This lack of tolerance or vulnerability creates the point to be more sensational. Given time, calling more energy and blood to the area, the sensation goes away and it becomes almost sensationless, or at least very quiet in sensation. In both cases, the excess or the deficiency cases, with repeated treatment, the person's symptoms and the person's symptoms being worked out, this will normalize, and the point will actually will come to have a more healthy response. This healthy response typically means a very mild crampy sensation or very mild pressure that is healing and not dramatic as when there's a definite issue going on. So, a little bit about this. Chinese medicine and acupuncture is a small example of more universal energetic principles. The things we talked about regarding medicine and the human body can also translate into life of all forms in this world. Here we're talking about excess and deficiency in our body and how it makes a more dramatic experience for ourselves. To the same liking in external life, similar assessments can be made, and we can deduce as to why karma comes about. It's a highly developed system of energy observation. This energy within ourselves, our environments, and our relationships amongst things. Anything can be medicine, and anybody can be a medicine man, given the right environment, right space, and the right timing, because of all things being relative. So be kind to yourself, learn, grow, and may every day you get closer to your true self in life. Your friend, Chris.